who are you?
Yes, I am Eduardo Araujo.
Who? A scientist.
NOAA, or the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration in Boulder, Colorado, is a science agency that focuses on weather, which is local and short-term, and climate, which is regional and long-term.
To better understand weather and climate, the scientists at NOAA study everything from the surface of the sun to the bottom of the ocean.
Well, the observatory was built with this, when this building was, it was to support the manned space mission to go to the moon. And it called an H-alpha telescope. So, because it's looking at the sun, it doesn't need a very big aperture, big lens. It needs a very long focal length because, yeah, so remember I said it doesn't have a very big aperture. It's pretty, this is it. This is one that came from Kitt Peak. But there were, 6, 8 of these around the world.
We'll see when they leave the backside of the sun and then go off. So we have some idea of what's there. And we know what was there when it rotated around. So
right.
It's not a complete, it'd be better to see it, but we're not completely
Well, what I was saying before is the first time that we have the possibility to go beyond the disk,
right.
the visible disk.
To correct the GPS and errors. And they have a 50-meter vertical error limit that once they exceed that, they'll stop using the system. So for 2 long periods on October 2003, they lost that system.
Wow.
So,
there's 93 million miles between the sun and the Earth, and 1 million miles approximately, there's a place that we can place a satellite that will stay orbit directly in between us and them. It's basically a windsock for us. It tells us what the wind speeds are coming from the sun, which is a big factor that we use for forecasting, as well as some of the magnetic components of that solar wind as well.
It's an expensive windsock, I would think.
It is. Yeah. It's actually past its life cycle and it's still running, and we're hoping to get a replacement.
From Cuba to Mexico to do my master's, and then here my PhD. And I was alone here doing my PhD initially. When I finished my PhD and I was invited to join my advisor group, then I brought my family, my wife, and another kid at the time. My life was always to be a scientist, but it was supposed to be a scientist in the medical profession. For a simple reason, several generations of my family are medical doctors, including my parents and now siblings. But as life happens, I started working in physics, and I came to love physics very much. So my life went into the direction of physics rather than medicine. And then I discovered space physics, and I got my master's and PhD in space physics. And it's just fascinating. Why this is important for me? I consider this to be one of the main awards that I got in my life. This is my work with minority students. Usually, and maybe you are aware of this, a young student coming into America from a Latin, Hispanic family doesn't have the horizon that other people around the world could have. I mean, very frequently, parents are not beyond 2nd and 3rd grade in school. What I wanted to is to open their eyes to the world that is out there, to see that you can do science, to see that you can go ahead and be somebody that you are proud of to be.
You know, Brother Research, I'm beginning to like you.